Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc, Prison Talk. I'm here with John Paul. This man has lived a very interesting life, and I want to pick his brain for some answers to some questions I had. So, John, man, how were you able to avoid a lot of the politics while you were in prison? Because you had mentioned that you were always able to get out on your date, which a lot of people, going to prison, they get caught up and they don't make their date, man.
Yes, like I'm making my date, bro. I think I've never had a write up in prison, because once I get there, I'm doing the program. I'm going home. Mm-hmm. I'm whatever I got to do. I'm not telling her nothing, but I'm gonna just do my pro. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do my thing. It's like a lot of you youngsters, they're weak. They need that protection. They're scared. It's like, and they get into that gang. Oh, we're gonna take care of you. You go put in that work, and you know what it is a lot of people that go in there doing no time end up getting all day. They're never getting out because they went and put some work in for some people that that they joined up with, and that's scary. I'm not the one, bro. I'm not a we number. I'm a me number. Mm-hmm. I'm going home, and I'm not gonna go go do some stupid shit for someone else. It's like when I go to prison, I don't hang around a bunch of people. I kind of find a couple of good friends, and that's it. I'm not trying to be, everybody's friend in prison. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do my time and be, stand up for, go by the politics, of course. You got to do that. Mm-hmm. If you're white, you got to do the white thing. If you're a brother, you got to do the brother thing. If you're south side or north side, that's what you got to do. But being white, we have a choice. It's all about where we're from. We're from. If you're from Orange County, you're from, it's IE. It's where you're from, and and all your little homeboys. That's what. But they got the Aryan Brotherhood, and they got the other gang. What is it? Nazi lowriders for the whites. And I just never seen any future in that. It's like I said, I'm going home. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do all day for something that,
And what advice would you give to these youngsters out here, man, that who are maybe in the streets a little bit, but, trying to maybe tell them something to avoid getting caught up? Because, once you get caught up on the street, and then that stuff follows you.
That's right. And, I've seen a lot of people that quit doing the gang thing because they didn't stick behind them once they got busted. They figured they were going to be there. But I know a lot of them that aren't doing it no more just because they're not taking care of them in there. It's like they're supposed to. They did their business out here. They're doing some big time now, and they should take care of them, but they're not. And so I know a lot. It's just, I would recommend just do your own time, do your own thing. It's not that serious. You're going to be all right. They're going to leave you alone if you're not. It's all about how you carry yourself. You just got to be a man and do your time.
Looking back in retrospect, man, if you could, say one thing about, your childhood, the way you grew up, and the friends you associated with, man, how important do you think friends are? The people you hang around with?
Well, the friends I have today are the friends I grew up with when I was younger, and I have good friends today. But you can go through life and have 1,000 friends, but in life you're only going to meet probably this many that are good friends that'll do anything for you in life. About 5 really good friends. Maybe that's from the dope game that I was in, because about the dope game, it's all about what you got, what you're going to give them, But today I have good friends I grew up with. You know, they have good jobs. They're getting ready to retire, and you know, they went the other way. But you know, I just, you know, just do your own thing. Be your own man. You know, I mean, don't go in there. If you're gonna go to jail, don't jump in the little clique. Don't even go to jail.
Yeah, first and foremost.
Just stay. You know,
Go get a trade. Go.
Yeah.
You know, get you a skill so you can make some money because, like he said, fire camp, he risking his life. You're making $1 an hour. I was at fire camp in YA, $1 an hour. And like you said, you working for $1 an hour, but on the street, you didn't want to work. You could have been making more money than that on the street. And then when you balance it out, it doesn't even weigh out. You did 10 years making $1 an hour, 50 cents an hour, but then you're on the street, you don't want to work. It don't make sense.
And that's it. Most pay numbers in jail is 8 cents.
8 cents an hour.
12 cents an hour.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, they still got the chain gang in some places.
And most jails, they don't even pay you. You know, I mean,
You just got to go work.
It's hard to get a pay number. You know, and then they take 55% of everything you
Restitution.
get. Yeah, 55%. You know, whatever your people saying, they take 55 right off the top. You know, it's just,
I know people who did bank robberies. They're still paying restitution for bank robberies. They still get the taxes back. It's minus.
Anybody that sends them money, they're taking their money to pay that. You know, it's crazy. That's why it's not worth doing time, man.
It's not worth it, man.
No.
Big Herc, John Paul, Prison Talk.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.